In the world of combat sports, when we think of greatness, we don't always think of consistency. Consistency can have a negative connotation, and to be consistent can mean an athlete is boring. But all you have to do is look to UFC champion Amanda Nunes for an example. Amanda Nunes has achieved greatness. Amanda Nunes is consistent. And Amanda Nunes is anything but boring. A two-division champion hailing from Brazil, Nunes is frequently considered one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time, certainly in the women's division, but also overall. Her professional record of 20-4 is made all the more incredible by the fact that she is the first and only fighter in the organization's history to simultaneously defend titles in two weight classes while holding them. Nunes has managed to mow down her competition in both the bantam and featherweight divisions and routinely holds the #1 spot on the women's pound-for-pound rankings. Considering her skill and her record, Nunes has definitely made a stack of cash during her time with the UFC. But how much is the greatest of all time really worth? What do you pay the lioness who makes short work of her prey and enjoys every minute of it? And how does that same warrior spend her fortune? Like, share, and subscribe to the Ultimate Fighting Network as we find out how Amanda, the Lioness Nunes, spends her millions. Amanda Nunes debuted in her professional career in 2008, but the record of her career earnings catches up with her in 2011 when she was fighting under the Strikeforce banner. In those pre-UFC fights, she made around $10,000 per match according to records online. This certainly gave Nunes a leg up to negotiate her salary when she signed with the UFC in 2013. Her first fight, a win against Sheila Gaff, earned her $12,000. As her star rose and more pundits took note of her talent, her rates tripled by mid-2015. Her winning bout against Sarah McMahon earned Nunes $97,000, including a Performance of the Night bonus. The following year, she defeated Miesha Tate for the women's bantamweight title and took home her first six-figure purse, but definitely not her last, a solid $180,000. Nunes' largest payout to date came from her 2019 match against Holly Holm, a $590,000 purse. All these numbers should come with the caveat that Amanda Nunes is a great pay-per-view draw along with some of her more famous opponents and has benefited from those buys along with Fight Week incentive pay. She's also won 5 Performance of the Night bonuses at $50,000 each, and portions of her purses have come from Reebok sponsorship money, up to $40,000 per match. Nunes has other endorsement deals including Revivid Sports CBD, Trifecta Nutrition, Caged Muscle Supplements, and 10 Springwater products. Modelo Beer, as a sponsor of the UFC, even featured Nunes in one of their national ad campaigns. According to estimates online, Nunes' career earnings sit at around $3.2 million, but due to her endorsement deals and other irons in the fire, her net worth is probably closer to $4 million. Thanks for sticking around. There's more coming. Please help support us by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. So, how does Amanda Nunes spend her millions? Nunes has always been very public about her devotion to her family, even if she's private about details. She and her partner, fellow MMA fighter Nina Ansaroff, live in a beautiful home in Coral Springs, Florida, not far from American Top Team Gym where she trains. Relatively modest compared to the homes of other fighters, Nunes and Ansaroff's house is 2,700 square feet and sports 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a swimming pool, spacious kitchen, and 2 fireplaces. Nunes and her partner also recently added to their family, a baby girl born in 2020. Nunes has been pictured on social media with a handful of luxury vehicles and seems to enjoy a nice car, but lists online of her collection are scarce. What we do know is that Nunes loves animals, a lot. She has pets of her own, including a dog, cat, and a hedgehog, but also frequents her family's farm in Brazil whenever she can to enjoy the quiet country life and spend time with the animals.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get a lot of money. I'm gonna find out like next couple weeks, but I know it's gonna be a lot.
You're satisfied with it?
Yeah.
This is the most you've ever got, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's good because I have to build my life, you know, to keep doing this, to keep defending my belt, and my body have to be healthy. I need money too, you know. I need money to keep my career and everything.
From the outset, Nunes has had a pragmatic view of the money she earns from fighting. It's not about having the most, but about creating the life she always wanted. After her more high-profile fights earned her bigger purses, especially in 2017, Nunes publicly stated that not only would she be purchasing a house for herself and her partner, but also for her mother. She further stated that much of the money she earned would be going back to people who helped and supported her along her journey. We have no way of knowing the specifics of this, but there's a generosity of spirit in knowing that a champion remembers where they came from and gives back. As far as charity work goes, Nunes is the UFC's first openly gay champion, and she and Ansarov have used that platform both to advocate for and be on the front lines of bringing LGBTQ issues to the attention of the wider combat sports community. In this role, she has supported initiatives for the advancement of acceptance in what has been a historically hostile environment to gay fighters, putting her money behind her passion for the sport and her love for her family. When one considers the work of MMA fighters, it's always worth asking, how much money does the greatest of all time deserve? How do you fairly compensate a lioness for making short work of her prey and doing it all with a smile? If Amanda Nunes has anything to say about it, the money doesn't matter. It's the passion that matters, the love for the sport, and the ability to live a good life on the money you've earned and give back to those who love you. If that's the criteria, then Amanda Nunes has it all, and even more so than many with a higher net worth. She may be consistent, consistently ferocious, consistently intense in the cage, consistently victorious, but she's never boring. Amanda Nunes has earned her place in MMA history along with a life she's always wanted, and you can't put a price tag on that. What do you think about Amanda Nunes? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching the Ultimate Fighting Network.